Where are the aliens? The Fermi Paradox. That's the question humanity has been asking for hundreds of years. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. And according to the Kardashev scale, a civilization just a few thousand years ahead of us should be capable of colonizing the entire galaxy by now. Some estimates say it takes only 7,000 years to become a Type 1 civilization. 20,000 years for Type 2. And around 1,000,000 years to reach Type 3, the point where a civilization can harness and control energy on the scale of an entire galaxy. So then, where is everyone? If the Kardashev scale is accurate, we should see alien ships cruising through space. We should hear their signals, intercept their probes. The galaxy should be buzzing with activity. But instead, it's eerily silent. That silence? It has a name, the Fermi Paradox. But before we dive into that paradox, let's rewind a little and ask, what does it take for life, intelligent life, to exist? Take Earth, for example. We live on a planet that sits in just the right spot, not too close and not too far from the sun. It's what scientists call the habitable zone, the Goldilocks zone, where water can exist in liquid form. A bit closer and we'd burn up like Mercury. A bit farther and we'd freeze like Mars. But that's only one of 3 major ingredients for life. Earth is also a rocky planet, not a gas giant like Jupiter. And it's roughly the right size. Too massive, and gravity would crush everything. Too small, and it couldn't hold an atmosphere. So here's the mind-blowing part, even with these narrow conditions, scientists estimate that in just our galaxy alone, there are over 40 billion Earth-like planets. Let's say only 0.01% of those manage to develop intelligent civilizations. That would still mean millions of possible alien societies out there. And yet, the number of alien civilizations we've discovered so far? 0. This is what Fermi, the physicist Enrico Fermi, found so puzzling. If the odds of intelligent life are so high, where is everyone? That contradiction is the heart of the Fermi Paradox, a conflict between the high probability of alien life, and the complete lack of evidence that it exists. And what makes this even more chilling is the idea that we don't know whether we're completely alone, or whether someone, or something, is deliberately hiding. As Fermi once said, both possibilities are equally terrifying. To explain this, some scientists proposed a theory called the Great Filter. It suggests that somewhere along the timeline of life, there's an invisible wall. A massive hurdle that very few, if any, civilizations can get past. The Great Filter is like a cosmic exam, a final boss. Pass it, and a civilization reaches the stars. Fail, and you're gone. Extinct. Forgotten. But here's the real kicker, we don't know if the filter is behind us, or still ahead. If it's behind us, that means humanity has already survived the impossible, with a rare exception, the miracle. Maybe forming intelligent life is the filter itself. Earth has been around for 4.5 billion years, but Homo sapiens, modern humans, only appeared a few 100,000 years ago. And civilization? Barely 6,000 years old. Not to mention, 99% of all species that have ever lived on Earth are now extinct. So maybe we're the lucky 1%. The first intelligent life form to survive the filter and rise to build rockets, write poetry, and ask questions about aliens. Maybe, we're the chosen ones. But let's be honest, that idea sounds a little too self-important, doesn't it? We've only explored a fraction, 0.1%, of the observable universe. And our galaxy alone has billions of Earth-like planets. The thought that only Earth got it right? That we're the only intelligent life form in the entire cosmos? Sounds a little arrogant. And that's why many scientists lean toward the second. And scarier, possibility. The Great Filter is still ahead of us. Maybe other civilizations did exist, but none made it past the next stage. They destroyed themselves before reaching Type 3. Some were wiped out by asteroid impacts or supernovae. Others, maybe, by self-inflicted disasters, viruses, climate collapse, nuclear war, or even AI that turned against its creators. And maybe, just maybe, that's our future too. Right now, we're extracting Earth's resources at breakneck speed. Climate change is accelerating. AI is advancing faster than we can regulate. If any of these factors are the great filter, then, our time might already be ticking down. Think about it, what if we never meet aliens, because no one survives long enough to make contact? So, where are the aliens? Sadly, we still don't have a definitive answer. Not scientists. Not philosophers. No one. But here's something fascinating. Despite this lack of proof, NASA acts as if alien life does exist. Seriously. They have protocols in place to avoid something called backward contamination, the risk of returning alien bacteria or viruses to Earth on a space probe. When the Apollo 11 astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, came back from the moon, they weren't greeted with celebrations and hugs. They were sealed in biological isolation suits and quarantined for 3 weeks, just in case they brought back alien microbes. We also worry about the opposite, forward contamination, contaminating other worlds with our Earth bacteria. When NASA's Galileo spacecraft finished its mission near Jupiter and its moons, which might have liquid water, they intentionally crashed it into Jupiter to prevent it from accidentally contaminating those moons. In other words, science already assumes that alien life is possible, maybe even likely. So what does that mean for us? It means that whether we're truly alone, or whether we're just early, or whether we're racing toward a filter we can't see, one thing is certain. Humanity has a long way to go. We need to evolve, adapt, and prove we're worthy of surviving in a universe that might be beautiful, but is also silent and unforgiving. So what do you think? Where are we in this grand cosmic timeline? Will we ever meet intelligent life? Or will we disappear, just like the civilizations before us? Leave a comment, let's talk about it. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.